What's going on, you guys? So yeah, that happens, and UCLA loses 48-12. I mean, the game was over by the time it was halftime. I mean, I've said I've been embarrassed to be a UCLA football fan over the years, but this pretty much sticks the nail in the coffin with Neuheisel. I'm just tired of him at this rate. You talk a big game. I don't know who paid for that Monopoly is Over advertisement in the LA Times. But you talk a big game and you don't back it up. It's embarrassing. This is, nationally televised game, and we go. This is a must-win for our team, and you go out there and you get spanked. I mean, the defense was playing scared. I know there's a little bit of depth trouble with our defense, but it doesn't matter. It seems like the scheme or whatever we're playing, these guys are. It's just a joke. It's not even funny anymore the way that this has been. There's not even much to summarize. The only positive in this game was that one fourth down screen to Franklin, which was kind of nice off the play action. But other than that, the defense could not play defense at all. This has been some embarrassing defense. Before the season began, a lot of returning starters were back on both sides, and the defense was supposed to be good. And as of right now, it's just a joke. I mean, in the Houston game, I thought, okay, maybe it's one thing, but we tackle like we're scared. We don't even know how to tackle. I think that tackle that was on the field off that streaker or that guy who got on the field was better than the tackles by the UCLA defense. I don't know why our defense has regressed so bad that it's rock bottom. I mean, there's no excuses. There isn't. I mean, this is a team that didn't have a coach tonight. I know Kish is technically their coach, but props to Arizona. They spanked us through all aspects of the game. I'll give credit that Foles is a legit quarterback. I said that before. He's probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the nation just because he plays for Arizona. But Foles has shown that he can throw, and yeah, we make any defense look like they're Heisman-like. They ran the ball down our throats. I mean, our defense has been a joke. It's just sad. It's embarrassing. You thought Joe Tersey could save this defense. I'll think again. I mean, it got worse than last year. It seems like Chuck Bolo had a better defense than Tersey. I don't get it. I really don't. And it's embarrassing. I hope Neuheisel's fired on the spot. I mean, I've tried to have faith in this guy. When he was hired, I wasn't one of those buying into all the hype. I wasn't. I wasn't trying to be pessimistic. I thought, okay, wait and see. The recruiting classes are good. If you're going to base it off of raw talent, UCLA has that. If you could go back to our recruiting classes, and they are pretty top notch. But developing them, that's all coaching. The development of this team, I mean, it's embarrassing. This whole coaching staff can go. Maybe Jim Mastro can stay because he ran the pistol. I can't blame him, but some of these guys, I mean, we cannot get to Nick Foles at all. There were turnovers. This defense would allow any pass thrown by Nick Foles. It felt like, I mean, they make any team look good on offense. It's really sad we can't even tackle properly, and we'll make these dumb penalties, some of these dumb moments. It's just rock bottom. And what more can you say than that? This is just sad. Sad defense. And, you can't blame the fact that Prince was in. I know he was throwing incompletions, but it didn't matter. Arizona's defense looked all spectacular against us. I know we threw the ball well, but we couldn't do much. We were still pretty piss poor overall. I mean, what can you say? I don't know what else to say, but this hurts. And it hurts, I've been a UCLA fan for not as long as some of you on here, but I've been a fan for 13 years, and 14 years, I think it was the beginning of the Bob Toledo era. I've been a fan. But everyone can go. This whole coaching staff, I would love to see them all go. Dan Guerrero, you need to go. I don't know why the athletic director, Guerrero, is getting paid the way he is when he hires a guy like Neuheisel. Sure, I can blame Neuheisel for some of the things he's done, but I'm blaming Guerrero for hiring the guy in the first place. This was a very unattractive hire to begin with. He hired a coach who wants to win. He had a passion, but come on, Dan Guerrero should have looked into his history. He's only had one good year with Washington. one or two good moments, and that was it. He couldn't do it with his own players. Once Neuheisel got to his own players, he's failed. And it's shown tonight. All the experts and fans were correct predicting us. It's sad that the experts were proven right. It's a joke. This is really just a joke how this program is in right now. I know UCLA has the money to hire a coach that they want to, but they're being all cheap about it. Dan Guerrero has no passion for our football program, and that monopoly, that it still exists in Southern Cal. It's embarrassing. It's sad. It's sad that this coaching staff and the discipline is not there. I mean, I don't know what to say. Big question of the game, or question is, who do you want as your next coach? Who do you want? At this rate, I want, Mike Leach would be the best option for us right now because, our defense has been pretty horrible, but we might have some offense in the time if we had Mike Leach. Might as well score 60 points on an opponent just so we cancel out the 35 points you allow on defense. So I would love to see Mike Leach. That would be the biggest home run hire at this rate. But Neuheisel better be fired. There's no more reasons, no excuses. I know last year's team had a lot of injuries, but this team has all this talent recruiting-wise, and none of it's coming together. None of it. And I'm embarrassed, The only team that's doing well right now is mainly the soccer team. Both soccer teams are doing pretty well for the Bruins, but I know no one tends to care. I do, but this is bad. You make a team that sucks at running the ball, but you make them run all over you, just all over you, and it's sickening. So what do you have to say on this game? What's your take? We'll see you guys later. Go Bruins! I'm a UCLA fan for life. I'm always on here. I'll be on here, win or lose, no matter what. But this hurts, and this is embarrassing just to be a UCLA fan tonight. I know UCLA fans are going to be falling off the map after a game like this. We'll see you guys later. Go Bruins.